Periva Sharanam. Samanya Dharmas, that is, common dharmas. What comes in the way of concentration during dhyanam, that is, meditation? It is because this mind is always in a state of agitation. All problems arise because of the mind. The desire that crops up in the mind is the cause for all the problems. It is not possible to tell the mind, do not desire and keep it still. If we tell the mind, think of this one thing for a little while, it appears to think about that thing and then takes a flight to somewhere. When I tell you during discourse about dhyanam, shanti, etc., it will appear as if your mind is under control. It will be happy, but the next moment it flies away somewhere and peace is destroyed. If it is commanded, do not talk, and the mouth is closed to some extent, it obeys the command. If the eye is commanded, do not see, and is closed, it does not see for some time at least. But how much ever you struggle with this mind telling, do not think, it does not listen. When we say think, the mind must think. When we say do not think, it should not think. Only then it would mean that the mind is under our control. We call people mad and say that they do not have their mind under control. The fact is that all of us do not have control over the mind. If the mad person goes on blabbering without shutting his mouth, we too have allowed the mind to go its own way, blabbering instead of controlling it. Do you know how it will be if we attain control over the mind? However much it may pain, if the mind is told, do not think it to be pain, the mind will remain ignoring the pain. Even if a tiger were to appear in front and roar, if the mind is told, do not be afraid, it will not be afraid. Now, we keep crying for no reason. If the mind comes under control, it will keep laughing whatever sorrow may be there to cause weeping. Irrespective of any provocation, it will remain quiet. To start with, one should make the mind think of good things instead of wandering here and there. The mind should concentrate on good thoughts in an uninterrupted manner, just as oil which flows in one uninterrupted stream. The mind should be trained to think constantly of the good thing, the Lord. Later, the state we are thinking will vanish and we will dissolve in the Lord and become the Lord ourselves. Controlling the mind this way is called yoga. A way has to be found to control the mind before death. Otherwise, there will be rebirth and there will be restless agitation of the mind. In this birth itself, when there are several causes which led to desire and anger, we have to make wholehearted effort to control the mind right in the midst of these things. One who tries in this way and becomes successful is Yukta, otherwise known as Yogi. Lord Krishna says that he is the real happy soul, Sukhi. We should not give up thinking yoga and such other things are for the rishis. Can we practice it successfully? Who is in need of medicine? The sick person, is it not? We are having manovyadi, that is mental disease. Therefore, only we have to take the medicine which can control it. There are two means for controlling the mind. One is open, the other is a secret one. What is practiced externally is open. What is practiced internally is secret. Both are required. The cart man and the cook in this mutt are external. The person who makes the wicks for the lamps or the one who gives flowers, these people remain close to puja. The mutt can function only if both these groups are there. In the same way, by the open and secret means, one should concentrate the mind on good things and then search the state of zero thought. Doing charity, Sandhya Vandana, Yajnas, Pujas, helping others, etc., are the open means to divert the mind on good things. Meditation is the most superior internal state. There are 5 other means which are conducive to meditation. They are ahimsa, that is non-violence; satyam, speaking the truth; asteyam, that is non-stealing; saucham, that is cleanliness and purity; and indriya nigraham, that is subjugating the senses. Ahimsa is not to have bad thoughts about anybody or anything and make the mind full of love. Satyam is to be true by thought, word and deed. Asteyam is non-stealing, to be firm in mind, not to give rise to desire for other people's things. Saucham means purifying, that is bathing, wearing clean clothes, taking clean food, etc. Indriya Nigraham is not allowing the senses to have their own way and limit the food given to each sense organ. The eye should not see this, the ear should not hear this, the mouth should not eat this, the body should not indulge in this sin. Thus putting a check is Indriya Nigraham. Body is required for sadhana, that is spiritual practices. The senses should be fed with just a minimum that is necessary to keep the body alive. These 5 are Samanya Dharma. That means people of all divisions in our religion should follow these. This is Manu Dharma. Periyava Sharanam.